Good morning, students. Welcome to RPS Group of School online classes of science. Today, we will continue with the part of biology, module 2 of the chapter Transportation in Animals and Plants. In this module 2, we will learn about one important component of cardiovascular system, which consists of heart and the closed system of blood vessels called arteries, veins, and capillaries. Blood vessels. Blood vessels are the components of the circulatory system that transport blood throughout the human body. These vessels transport blood cells, hormones, nutrients, and oxygen to the tissues of the body. This is called closed circulatory system. They also take waste and carbon dioxide away from the tissues. Blood vessels are needed to sustain life because all of the body's tissues rely totally on the functionality of these blood vessels. Major components of the cardiovascular system are the blood vessels. Blood vessels are a network of pathways through which blood travels throughout the body. These are a network of tubes that transport the blood around the body. There are three kinds of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Let's talk about them one by one. Arteries. These carry blood from the heart to all the parts of the body. They carry oxygenated blood from the heart to all the body organs. Arteries lie quite deep under our skin and cannot be seen easily. Arteries have thick elastic and muscular walls in which blood flows at high pressure exerted by the pumping of the heart. No valves are present in the arteries. In arteries, blood flows with jerk and under great pressure. The blood in arteries is bright red in color because it contains a lot of oxygen, as oxyhemoglobin is bright red in color. The main largest artery in the body is called aorta, which is connected to the left ventricle of the heart. This aorta branches out into arteries. On entering some body organs, each artery further divides into smaller vessels called arterioles. Aorta carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle of the heart to all the parts of the body except the lungs. Another artery called the pulmonary artery is connected to the right ventricle of the heart and carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs. Here, students, you need to note that all the arteries carry oxygenated blood except one single artery called pulmonary artery, which carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle of the heart to the lungs. Now let's talk about veins. These are the blood vessels which carry blood from all the parts of the body back to the heart. The deoxygenated blood returns to the heart at low pressure through the veins. The walls of the veins are thin and have wide lumen. Veins have valves in them which allows the blood to flow in one direction towards the heart. The main vein is connected to the right atrium of the heart. Vein can range in size from 1 millimeter to 1 to 1.5 centimeters in diameter. Venules are the smallest veins in the body. Vena cava. Venae cavae are two large veins that return deoxygenated blood from the body into the heart. In humans, there are superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava, and both empty into the right atrium of the heart. They are located slightly off center toward the right side of the body. The inferior vena cava transports and collects blood from lower part of the body. It is the largest vein in the human body. The superior vena cava brings the blood from above the heart, that is, from the head and the arms. Children, in case of blood transfusion, that is, when the blood is transferred from one person to another person, blood is drawn from the vein instead of artery. Now let's talk about capillaries. Arteries are divided into arterioles, which are further divided into smallest vessels called capillaries, where actual diffusion takes place. Capillaries are narrow, thin-walled blood vessels between arteries and veins through which small molecules and gases can easily diffuse, and thus they are responsible for exchange of gases, food, etc. between blood and the body parts. The capillaries are thin-walled and extremely narrow tubes or blood vessels which connect arteries to veins. The exchange of various materials like oxygen, food, carbon dioxide, etc. between the blood and the body cells takes place through these capillaries. Capillaries connect the arterial system, which includes the blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart, to the venous system. Our venous system includes the blood vessels that carry blood back to the heart. With this, we end up module 2. We'll join you soon with another module. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.